yourselves a game.
The challengers face their first rich list.
Countries that have a Y in their name.
Germany, Cyprus, Italy.
Italy is on the list. Nice.
Banking $75,000 before pulling the pin. Patrick and Kay were up next.
Frank Costanza.
And Patrick's love of Seinfeld saw them take the initiative.
Our challengers have taken out the game.
And into their first rich list.
We are the world.
The new champs' luck deserted them, however.
Madonna is not on the list,
And they left last week empty-handed. Can they turn things around this week? Let's find out as we play the Rich List.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rich List. Great to have your company. You know, I've been thinking, which is rare, but I have been thinking, if the Rich List were a board game, and I'm not saying it won't be one day, but if it were a board game right now, you'd have to call that board game Kaplunk if the name hadn't been taken, because champs in the last few weeks have been rising and toppling quicker than Jack Flash, I tells you. Our current champs got through the Rich List last week, failed to convert it into cash, are hoping to change that tonight and to consolidate their place on the throne. Would you welcome them back, Kay Perry and Patrick Galante? Hi, Kay.
Hi, Andrew.
How are you? Hi, Pat.
Hey,
How
Andrew.
things?
Hi, good, excellent.
That's good. Have you been sort of being kept awake at night by the strains of We Are the World
Yes.
floating round your head? That was a toughie, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, but it was for a good cause, so someone got some money out of it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the people of Africa, but not yourselves,
Exactly.
unfortunately.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, what are you looking for tonight? A bit more of the same that you got last week, apart from the We Are the World, maybe?
Yeah, I'd like a sport question, Andrew.
sport
Just
question?
one sport question would be
Are
great.
you listening, producers? He wants sport, all right? No, it's all programmed in. I can't help you there.
know.
Best of luck anyway. Look forward to seeing you back at the Rich List. If you can meet off your next challenges, we'll meet them now. I'll see you in the pod. So, time to meet the aforementioned challengers. Would you please welcome the first of them, Katie Franzone. Hi, Katie.
Hi, Andrew.
Welcome to the show. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Now, you're a mum here?
Yep.
Yeah, and you're also studying, are you?
Yeah, heading back to uni this year.
Oh, great.
Yep.
How are you going to fit that all in? It's a wild old business being a mum, isn't it?
Yeah, should be okay.
What are you looking to study?
Secondary teaching.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Why are you particularly interested in that?
I would like to get into a school that's big in musical theatre and teach
Great.
their drama program, music sort of program.
Fantastic. All right, so you're hoping for a list on Broadway musicals or
Yes.
something, presumably?
Definitely.
See what we can do. In the meantime, meet your new partner, Garth McClarty. G'day, Garth.
Andrew, how are you?
Welcome. Katie,
Hi,
Garth,
Garth, how are you?
Katie. Yeah, you sound like a man who's done a bit in your life. You've been a tennis coach, you're an investment advisor now, you've been living in Hong Kong, you eloped to Bali, I hear. Tell us all about it.
Among other things, my most recent escapade is having two little children. So
Oh,
I've
is
got
that
a
right?
4-year-old and a 2-year-old, so all that gallivanting
Really?
around the world stopped.
It's a good age, isn't it? They're really coming into their
Not a
own.
good age to take them travelling, I wouldn't have thought.
Probably not. You've got to pick your places, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. What are you looking for lists on?
I know movies, I know a bit of sport.
Yep.
I'm hoping Katie can help me out with anything that happened after about 1995.
Oh, is that right? Right. Yeah, once you get married and have kids, you tend to lose touch with popular culture a little bit, don't you? All right, Katie, so I hope you're a really modern girl, because you got one of the classics right here as your partner. Best of luck to the two of you. To the pod. So both teams sweating it out in their hot pods right now. Should we just let them simmer for a while? Oh, no, let's put them out of their misery. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Very good, very good. Ready to get stuck into this?
Yes.
Let's do it, teams. The first list is... Well, it's a list that may play into the hands of a couple of school teachers or a budding school teacher or anyone whose interests include the world prior to 1995. So, should be open to everyone. Governors-General of Australia. Governors-General of Australia. I'll go to the challenges first, as always. What do we know about this?
Tuffy,
Yeah,
there's a couple that come to mind.
I only know one or two.
Let's start with a low bid of 2.
Yeah, definitely.
OK, 2?
2.
Yeah.
All right, yes, it's a very modest bid, indeed. But that's OK, I'll take it. Starting out low, 2.
Well, we have to go 3. We'll go 3, Andrew.
Just at a stab. off the top of your head, how many do you think you might ultimately be able to name?
At least 3.
OK, well, that's a good bid then, I suppose. 3.
Yeah, we can go 4.
Oh, good stuff. Coming to them. 4.
Sure.
Yes. 3, maybe 4 Governors General. Okay, well, we either go up one or
Throw
we...
it back at them.
Yeah, throw it.
But 4's a bit easy. That's the problem.
Okay.
I'm a bit concerned that if we throw it back at them, they'll just rattle them off.
Well, if we want to go 5, we'll go 5 and...
See how we go.
Yep.
Right, 5, Andrew.
Okie dokie. 5, G's G.
I don't reckon we can get 6.
I don't reckon.
I don't even know who the current one is. What do you pass?
We're gonna have to.
Gonna have to pass.
So we're giving it to him?
Yeah.
OK. The list is yours, friends. Let's make it. OK, where do we start? We're going the modern era or back to the classics?
Anything we can think of, Andrew, because we were bluffing.
All right, let's take a stab.
Well, John Kerr's one, definitely.
Indeed. John Kerr is on the list. Nicely done. Of course, Governor General during the famous dismissal.
Yes, he was. Now, I've got one in my head that I'm thinking of, but I'm not sure of the last name. Now, it's Michael Jeffrey. I hope it's Jeffrey and not Jeffreys. That's my concern.
Okay. That name doesn't ring a bell. Jeffrey or Jeffries, I'm not sure. So
What would you like to do?
we'll just... If we don't know any others, we'll have to have a stab at that one.
All right. Well, let's go with Jeffrey, because that's my first thought.
Okay.
Michael Jeffrey?
Major General Michael Jeffrey is on the list. Well done. The first career soldier appointed as a Governor General, or Australian career soldier anyway.
I don't even know who the first Governor General was.
No, me
so
either, which is not very helpful. We've
No.
got 2. This is pathetic.
We're pretty good at 2 answers, Andrew.
Oh, you've nailed the first two.
Oh, we're
Absolutely came to them, yeah.
How does Lionel Bowen sound to you?
Well, we've got to say names. I've got no idea.
No.
Just say it.
Challenges, I'll just remind you that both the pods are open at this point, so anything you say may be heard.
Just say the one you said, and
Well,
if we strike
okay.
out, we strike out, and we'll try again for the next list. And
Yep.
if we fluke that one, we'll try to fluke another one.
Okay, well, I don't know. For a guess, Lionel Bowen,
We go Lionel Bowen.
we are out of ideas.
You're fresh out of ideas. Unfortunately, Lionel Bowen is not on the list, so you're a list up, challengers. Well done. A great man of the law, Lionel Bowen, but never a Governor-General. Several of the Governors-General have been taken from the law, of course. People like Sir Isaac Isaacs, one of the great High Court judges. The much-loved, extremely talented Sir William Dean was, of course, taken from the High Court as well. Now, there's the list of them right there. You had people like Sir Ninian Stephen, you had Lewis Hope, William Forster. All those gold names, no doubt flooding back to you
Yes,
as we
they
speak.
are.
Yeah.
Doesn't help now.
What's not flooding back to you is the advantage in this game, friend. You are down, you are down. You need the next list to stay in it.
we do.
And you guys must be, guys and girls, I should say, must be feeling pretty chipper at this point.
Well, until we see the next list.
Indeed. Well, your tactic paid off first time round. It's not all about what you know on this show, it's how you play the game. And we'll play the second list after the break. Welcome back to the Rich List, ladies and gentlemen. We're no doubt lamenting the state of our education system. We could only name 2 Governors-General of Australia. We'll know for next time.
Thanks.
If you get a next time, that is. You'll need to get this list to have a crack at the next time and the big time. Ready to play, everyone?
Yes.
OK. One for the Discophiles. Your list is... titles of U2 albums. Titles of albums by U2. I'll go to the chaps first this time.
Okay, well, I know a couple.
That's good, because I don't know any.
So I only really know, you know... Well, Andrew, since 2's our favourite number,
Shall we start with 2?
can we start with 2?
All right, 2 it is. 2.
Yeah, well, we can do at least 3.
OK. Well, you want to bid 3 or you want to blow them out of the water with, say, 10?
Now, let's just go with 3.
OK, fair enough. 3.
Okay. So we'll go 4.
Okay.
Yep, 4.
You're confident in 4? Or reasonably confident?
Reasonably.
Okay, good. 4.
Yeah, we can do 5.
5.
Well, I'm no help here because I can't think of any.
Okay. So if we do pass it off and they get it, we're out of here.
Yep.
So,
The big question is, can you find 6?
yeah, no.
If you gave yourself some time, would you find 6?
Well, there's no way I'd probably get 6. Okay, U2, great band, excellent band, but I don't think I'll get 6.
So then the question is,
That's right.
do you pass or push them?
Exactly, exactly. So what do you want to do?
Well, I'm not going to be able to name anything. So
Yeah.
the question is, do you think you can name them if they pass it back?
I'm going to struggle.
Okay, well, I think we should pass them.
Okay. Andrew, it's with great regret, because it might be a bad move, but I don't think we can name 6, so we might have to pass it and hope for a mistake.
All right, a risky strategy, but we'll see if it pays off. Guess what?
What?
They say name them. Let's make a list. And your opening album is
How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb.
How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb. Probably not the first album most people would have chosen, but it's on the list. Nicely done. Released in November 04 with the smash hit Vertigo.
How about Achtung Baby?
How about Achtung Baby? Great album, huh? And on the list. Well done. Achtung Baby. She moves in mysterious ways, doesn't she?
What about Zooropa?
Zooropa. Another good. On the list. Good stuff. Gosh, it's going back a bit, Zooropa. I didn't realise how
I
old
do
they
go
are.
back a bit.
You did say pre-95 was your milieu.
Rattle and Hum.
Rattle and Hum. Great duet with B.B. King on Rattle and Hum as well. That's on the list. Nicely done.
What about the Joshua Tree?
The Joshua Tree, really their breakthrough album. They'd released 4 or 5 before that, and this was the one that put them on the world map. Joshua Tree is on the list, released in February of 1987. You've got yourselves a list and a game. Patrick and Kay, no doubt some of those albums started coming back to you then. Some of the other albums you might have mentioned were things like War, Boy was their first one, I think. October was an early one as well. And then you had the unforgettable Fire, Under a Blood Red Sky, which was a great album. I'm very sorry to have to say goodbye, Kay. Very sorry to have to say goodbye, Patrick. But listen, a last wave to all the kids out there at your respective schools.
Bye.
It's been great fun having you. You've
Thank
been
you.
great sports. See you around. Cheers. Oh, and Garth and Katie. The game for the punt continues. Our newly installed champions, congratulations. You'll get your shot at your first Rich List after the break. Welcome back to the Rich List, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to play the list of that very name, and well done to Garth and Katie, toppling our champs to become the new ones. How are you feeling about this?
Bit nervous about the topic you've got there.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? You've been reading my body language in the break, have you? When I looked at the list like this, oh my God, is that what gave it away?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, you might be saying OMG when you walk out of here with $250,000 in just a moment.
That would be nice.
Simple to do, I think. 3 correct answers, 10 grand. 6 correct answers, 25 grand. 9 correct answers, and look at the list in my hand. That should be doable. You get $75,000. Of course, if you're real buffs, you can go on for 12 answers, $150,000, or wipe the board clean, and I'll give you $250,000. Sounds like a plan, right? Let's do it, shall we? Your Rich List is... films with one-word titles that have won a Best Picture Oscar. So, films that have won a Best Picture Oscar that only have one word in their title.
Great.
Okay. Let's just think about this.
Yep.
We've got Amadeus.
Okay. One
Great
Oscar.
film.
Yeah.
It won Best Picture. And did Chinatown win? Let's go back to Best Picture. Rain Man.
Okay.
Okay.
Trying to think of ones that won recently, but they're not.
Did Titanic win? Crash won recently.
Okay.
Rain Man, Amadeus and Crash. Are you happy with those 3?
I haven't heard of Crash, but...
Crash was just recent.
All right, I'll trust you on that, yeah.
So far you've got Amadeus, which you're fairly confident about. You're talking about Crash.
Yep.
You've got Rain Man on your list.
Yeah, we're thinking Titanic.
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 Well, let's go with Titanic, Amadeus, and
Cra-
Rain Man.
Oh, we sure on Rain Man that it's not 2 words? That seems a bit...
Well, Crash one.
We'll go Crash then. That's 3.
Titanic.
That was a Titanic crash in itself, wasn't it? Won Best Picture. You're absolutely right. In 1998, won 11 Oscars that year. And, of course, made director James Cameron the king of the world. Where do we go next?
Amadeus.
Amadeus, the man, the music, the magic, the madness, the murder. It's on the list. And
Crash.
Crash. Story of, I don't know, urban displacement in Los Angeles. Several interweaving strands. Did it win Best Picture? Indeed it did. Well done. $10,000.
Ray, did Ray win Best Picture?
Great work.
Let's keep moving. Braveheart definitely won. Braveheart's won.
All right, so 1.
What was that? Dances
Did
with
Gladiator
Wolves.
win?
Gladiator won Best Picture, yes.
Elizabeth didn't win, so cuts that out.
I think Chinatown won.
2 words or 1?
Chinatown's 1 word.
How about Braveheart? 2 words or 1?
1.
1.
And we got Rain Man, 1 word.
I'm not sure on that.
Yeah,
They
right.
don't look sure on that.
Rain Man's 1 word. It's a proper name for Raymond. Did Chicago win Best Picture when it was... come on, you're a dance girl.
It won a Golden Globe. I'm not sure if it won Best Picture at the Oscars.
Certainly a great picture.
Yeah.
I think it did. OK, we've got definitely Braveheart,
You happy with Gladiator?
definitely Gladiator, and definitely Rain Man. Rain Man's
You
1
want to go
word.
Chinatown or Rain Man?
Rain Man. We'll save Chinatown for another day.
All right. All right.
So they are your 3 selections.
Yeah.
We start with
Braveheart.
Braveheart.
1 word.
1 word, directed by and starring Mel Gibson, is on the list. Well done.
Do you go Rain Man or do you want to go... Or we're going to do it in this 3, so we'll go Rain Man.
And what was the other one we were doing?
Gladiator.
We'll do Gladiator first.
Gladiator.
Gladiator won a Best Actor for Russell Crowe. Grossed $500 million and won Best Picture. Well done. On the list.
All right. Rain Man or Chinatown?
Rain Man.
Okay.
Rain Man.
Rain Man. This is the disputed territory, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, you're not entirely confident about Rain Man.
We know Rain Man won. We're just tossing whether it's 2 words or 1.
Right.
Yeah, it's 1 word.
You confident in that?
Yeah.
All right.
Rain Man.
Rain Man. Rain Man won Best Picture Oscar and is 2 words. It's not on the list. Unfortunately, chaps, we don't convert to 25 grand. Oh, it's a tough one, isn't it? Because they always refer to him as Rain Man, just trips off the tongue as if it were 1 word. In the title of the film, unfortunately, it is 2 words. So we don't convert into $25,000 on this occasion. However, you 2 are playing a hot game here. I've got no doubt that you might get another crack at the Rich List. That's unless your challenger's got something to say about it. There are some great films. Chicago was there. Casablanca, of course, talking about the classics. Patton was on the list, as was Platoon, Hamlet. I think that's the Laurence Olivier version of it. Unforgiven, the Clint Eastwood flick. Anyway, no doubt you'll go home and watch those now. They may recur in some other list, some other form, some other shape. And you're returning in another shape very shortly, as champs, that is, in the championship pod. So get yourselves in there and we'll meet your challengers after the break. Welcome back to the Rich List, ladies and gentlemen. Not for the first time this year, the champs have failed to put any cash in their account on their first outing at the Rich List, so they'll be sweating in there, I'd imagine. The pressure's well and truly on Katie and Garth. 2 people who are going to apply the blowtorch a little harder to them are our challengers. Please welcome the first of them, Melinda Colson.
Hello,
Melinda.
Hello, Andrew.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
That's good. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
You sound like... Oh, you're pregnant.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit.
When's the baby due?
In a few months.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, you sound like a bit of a punter to me.
I like a little bit of a punt, yes.
You like your poker and your racehorses
Oh,
and
yeah,
things?
yes. Got a share in a racehorse.
Oh, do you?
Yes, so look
Yeah.
out for her. Canal. She won't be too far away. Melbourne Cup, maybe.
Oh, really? Yeah, yeah. Give her a year or two, perhaps. Yeah. So you'll be the kind of person who will hopefully take a punt on the big stuff if you get to the rich list.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Good
yeah.
stuff. You might have to talk your partner into that. I don't know if he's a punter or not. We'll find out, huh? Let's meet Tony Cassar. G'day, Tony.
Good, Andrew. How are you, mate?
Very well. Please meet Melinda.
Hi,
How are you,
How
Tony?
you going?
Good, well, thanks.
Now, you're working for the National Carrier, are you?
I work for Qantas, yes, there I do.
Fantastic. What do you do for them?
Baggage handler.
Oh, great. OK. Now, listen, you sound like a... well, apart from the fact you work for Qantas, a bit of a high flyer. I was ready that you bumped into Elton John one time.
Literally bumped...
All right,
crashed into Elton John, yeah.
Oh, great. How did you take that?
At the meet and greet. That was pretty good, actually. I spilled a full can of a glass of Coke all over him.
Oh, really?
And sort of...
That's polar for Elton John fans. Yeah.
I was embarrassed. I turned bright red. That was it for me. But it was really good. He wanted to get angry, but a little too big for him, I think, at the time, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the kind of grit you need in the pod, actually.
Oh, that you do, mate.
Reputation's on the line. Yours are now joined at the hip. Time to make your way in there. Best of luck, shall we? Well, with the pregnant lady, we better not keep her waiting. The games go long as it is sometimes. How you feeling? You comfortable there in your little humidity crib?
Very
Yeah?
comfortable, thanks, Andrew.
No, champs?
Yep, good.
Over that last disappointment?
Oh, we get over those things very quickly, Andy.
Good. Well, let's get stuck into the next list then. The list is... teams that have played in a Davis Cup final. Interesting kind of list, this one. The Davis Cup's been played for over 100 years, so there may be countries who have appeared in different sort of teams and configurations than they appear in now, I suppose. Anyway, that's a hint for everyone. I'll go to the challengers first.
Yeah, look confident.
Yeah, no, we look confident, but...
Do you know many?
No.
Well, I know bugger all too, so...
Well,
Are
Australia...
you tennis fans at all?
Yes.
You are? Well, that's good.
No.
Oh.
I'm lying.
Oh, okay.
You can
That's
see me.
good.
No, oh, look, it started with, conservative say 5 easily, so...
Okay. Are you sure about that?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah?
Absolutely. Your
All
call,
right.
Dave. If you want to go a little lower, we'll start
No,
lower.
look,
You've got to
all
come
right.
back at us, I know that. For sure he'll come back
You
at
reckon
us.
he'll come back at 6?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. 5, Andrew.
It's like you've almost gone into labour already. You've entered that zone. All right, whatever, just do it, OK?
Oh, that's what I'm like with my husband. I have crazy mood swings and we just see what happens. 5.
So 5 it is. Wonderful. That's a bid, not children. 5 is the current bid.
Yeah, I think we can take that with 6.
Really? You've got them up your sleeve already?
I think we have.
Wonderful. Are you tennis fans?
Yes.
All right.
Of course, Channel 7 does such a great job with the coverage.
Aren't you sweet? Do you love your horse racing too?
Yes,
He
I
does.
do.
Do you love your AFL?
Yes.
We do it well here at this. Anyway, 6.
Ah, hey, he was right.
Look, I know... Look, he's looking at me now, so...
Is he looking at you?
Yeah, so, look, let's say 7. We've got at least 9, so I'll say 7 for sure.
Oh, come on. You're a poker player, aren't you, Melinda?
Yeah, 7.
It's quite a poker face you got there. 7.
Take an 8 back to them, man.
All right, why not? 8.
Keep going, I
Oh,
reckon.
they're doing the throw it back really quickly kind of thing.
Nah,
Yeah,
keep
it's a baseline rally, this one.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I'll go up to 12, so I reckon
You're going to go up to 12.
12 or 13 straight off the bat. So, but said he's looking at me, so I'm trying to lip read as if I'm in a
Oh,
ventriloquist.
okay. Yeah, no, well, that's true.
So
All
what's he
right.
come back at? 8.
8.
Oh, I'll keep going, yeah.
9.
Oh, for sure.
9, Andrew. Hey, he's confident.
Oh, easy.
Well, tell you what, if you don't get out of here with any money, you could be mime artist. You're doing a good job of the body language. Convinced him, I hope. 9.
Should we go from 10?
Let's go 10.
10.
Okie dokie. 10.
10. I'd give it to him. Because it only takes one. It only takes them to get one where they say they think that it's played in a final and it might have played in the David Cup, but not actually in a final. 10's
But
quite a
Davis
lot.
Cup, That's not that many. You got 5 straight out.
Yeah, we got 5. 5's a bit different to 11.
You see, you got straight away, you got the States, you got Australia, you got the orders, Sweden,
Swiss,
Switzerland,
Croatia.
Yugoslavia, Malta.
Yugoslavia. Malta?
Well,
I don't think they've played in the final, have they?
I heard someone play tennis here once. I can give it to them.
Give it to him, Andrew.
Davis Cup tennis, not Davis Cup bocce, all right?
No, give it to him. We don't want it.
Give it to them, Andrew.
10. They better not name them.
Fair enough, all right. Ball's in your court. They say name them. Let's make a list. So, for the first set, I need 10 teams that have played in a Davis Cup final. According to the Davis Cup website, this is
Australia?
Australia. You'd have to be fairly confident about Australia, wouldn't you?
Yes.
And you'd have every right to be. Australia is on the list. The second most prevalent winner in the list, I think.
Well, USA must be the most prevalent.
Is USA on the list? Of course the USA is on the list. 31 wins in total for the US of A.
France.
France?
Vive la France, because she's on the list. Oui, yes indeed, 9 wins all up. Great, had a great run in the 20s and 30s. Golden era of French tennis.
Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia, yes indeed. Czechoslovakia is on the list. Won their one and only Davis Cup in 1980.
Italy?
Italia. I don't think of Italy as a great tennis nation, but anyway, it's on the list. Well done. Good stuff.
Here we go. Sweden.
Sweden. Now you think of Sweden as a great tennis nation. Think of Sweden about a lot of things, actually. Sweden is on the list. Nicely done. Some great pitched battles against the Australians over the years.
Russia?
Russia. Russia is on the list. Won in 2002 and 2006, I believe.
Where else are we going now? Spain?
Yeah, we said them definitely.
Yep. Spain.
Banya is on the list. Nicely done. Oh, dear. I think they've got your measure on this one.
Germany?
Germany. You want to go with Germany?
Boris Becker. Michael Stick.
Oh, all right. Germany's on the list. Giving you a little bit of stick at this point, unfortunately. So unless they footballed here,
Or is it England?
they got themselves a list.
Where else can we go in Europe? We could go Switzerland. Has Roger Federer done one? Where was Goran Ivanovic from?
Andrew?
Do you want to go with Croatia?
Yeah.
Croatia.
We settled on Croatia. You did mention Switzerland. Switzerland was on the list, but you went with Croatia. Croatia is on the list. Well done. Yes, indeed. Congratulations, friends. Nicely played. Here are some of the other teams we might have mentioned. We had Japan, United Kingdom, Great Britain. They've appeared under both names, I believe. The Slovak Republic, South Africa's there. Even India gets a Guernsey there, and West Germany in the old form, of course, was there. So congratulations, champs. One list up. Challengers, just having a ball. And that's what it's all about. Might be a little more fun if you get yourselves back in the second
we'll
set,
be
huh?
back.
All right, let's see if we can do that as we play the second list after the break. Well, they didn't put a foot wrong, the champs, in that first list there. Successfully naming those Davis Cup teams, which means now you have all the work to do, challengers, if you are to graduate to the rich list. Your second list tonight is... Speaking of graduation, the top 30 universities throughout the world. Now, this is according to the Times Higher Education Supplement, which is apparently the Bible for university rankings. I want the top 30 universities throughout the world. I'll go to the champs first this time.
Harvard.
Oh, we got
Princeton.
Oxford. We can do. Let's start with 6.
All right, 6.
6. OK, great. 6. How many degrees will you rack it up?
No, we'll go 7.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah,
7?
easy. Yeah.
All right, so going to 7. 7.
Go back with 8.
All right. 8.
They've named 8. I'd rather go down swinging, but look, I couldn't name 8.
I couldn't name 8.
Oh, let him have it. What do you reckon?
Well, see, this is the thing, though,
I know,
isn't it?
And he's watching over here in the corner and watching.
Because little geek boy over there, I reckon he would know more than 8.
Your geek boy knows more than us.
Yeah, no, so, yeah, geek boy over there would probably sort of, you know...
Could you name 9 universities altogether? I couldn't name him. Up to you. He's watching. Look, he's smiling, little geek.
Yeah, because geek, you know what?
You're really warm into this theme now, aren't you?
She's pregnant, won't you, too? You've been a pregnant woman.
Well,
No,
he was
it
a
was
pretty
a-
sleek geek on that last
it was
list,
a-
so it's a big risk to pass over to them.
Yeah, it is a big risk. And he seems like he knows.
Princeton, Yale,
Oxford, Princeton, Yale, Oxford, Harvard. Top 30 is quite a lot. When we can only name
Look,
4.
he's put his hands around. I don't reckon he knows him.
So he's only gone 8. We can do 4, and
Yeah, we're still 4 short.
this is true.
Yes.
This is
It's
true.
hard to say only 8 when you've got only 4.
Wish we could name only 8. Look, it's your call. If you want to go for it, I'll back you up and we can try a lie. Or he might come back straight away with 9. He might know 20.
As always, when you're not confident, and you're terribly not confident in this case, that you can name them, you simply have to ask yourself the question, do you want to push them further in a bluff?
He knows now. We don't know. It'll take it too long.
All right. Pass it over, Andrew.
I think you've got a bachelor in dramaturgy from your work here tonight. Some of the expressions are wonderful. OK, let him have it.
Let him have it.
Guess what?
We're doing a list?
Time to throw those mortarboards in the air. It's your list. Let's make it. So, professors,
Well, let's start with Oxford.
Oxford University is indeed on the list. Well done. Ranked number 3, actually.
Well, where does Cambridge come in?
Well, might you ask? Depends whether you're going to put it on the list as to whether I can tell you or not.
Yeah. Yes.
Cambridge comes in 2nd. It is on the list. Nicely done. It will thrill my brother, Professor Roger O'Keefe.
What's number 1? The Sorbonne, maybe, in Paris.
Peut-être. You want to put it on the list?
We want to put it on the list.
Going to the Sorbonne?
Yes.
The Sorbonne is an excellent university. My very, very clever little sister who speaks about 45 languages went to the Sorbonne. She loved every minute of it. How could you not? It's in Paris. But it's not on the list. So the challengers have got themselves a list. Yes, hard to believe, isn't it? But the Sorbonne does not make the top 30, nor indeed does Sydney University, my old alumnus. There we go. King's College London was a good one. There's Harvard, of course, and Cornell, Columbia's there. McGill, of course, is there as well. Great university. Duke's another one. Anyway, there's the remainder of the list. And, chaps, you worked yourself into a tight spot here. 1 list apiece. The only way we can decide this thing is with a sudden death tiebreaker to see who goes through to the rich list. And the tiebreak list is songs on the Village People's 1994 Best Of CD. This is according to villagepeople.com. Teams, your pods are open. Everyone can hear everything you say. I go to the challengers first for 1 song.
YMCA. YMCA, thanks, Andrew.
I'd imagine YMCA would be on the list. And indeed, YMCA is on the list. Scourge of chiropractors around the world, that song.
In the Navy?
In the Navy. Oh, what a great... Don't get me started. In the Navy is on the list. Challengers?
We're just having a little think.
What's the Village People?
Yeah, the Village People.
Oh, my mate's favourite group. I hate them.
Would it help if I said, Countdown? Does that jog the memory banks? Remember you used to watch Countdown every Sunday night? Village People had a run of huge hits.
Yeah, they would have. Yeah, they would have. They certainly would have. We've just got to think of them, that's all.
Music in the air.
Oh, we're getting somewhere.
Keep singing.
You can't stop the music.
Can't stop the music! You can't stop the music.
Fantastic.
Everyone's going to laugh at me now.
You want to
It's
go
so
with that
stupid.
one?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
And here you were saying it was your mate's favourite band. Well,
He plays it all the time in the car.
Can't Stop the Music from the film of the same name is on the list. Nicely done. Won the worst movie at the Raspberry Awards.
How about Macho Man?
Macho Man. Macho Man is on the list. Very good.
Milkshake.
Oh,
Do the
milkshake.
milkshake, the milkshake.
And do the shake. Like it. Oh, is it on the list, though?
Oh.
Great Village People song. Milkshake is not on the list. Champs, you need to come up with one correct answer in order to take out this, your second game, and play that, your second rich list.
I think they did a version of Go West.
Yes.
So let's go with Go West.
Go West.
Go West, life is peaceful there.
Oh, yeah, I know the song. Yeah, yeah. Is it on the list, is the big question. Did it make their greatest hits? Indeed it did. Well done, you've taken out your second game. See, even geeks like the Village People. Hey, hey, hey.
Geeks love the Village People.
Some of the other songs we could have mentioned were things like San Francisco, Fire Island, Hot Cop. There's a fair few of them there. Oh, look, I'm sorry to send you away. I'm glad you've had such a good time while you've been with Rich Arena with us. Thank you very much for playing. It's been a real pleasure
Andrew.
having you here.
Thanks, mate.
Melinda Colson, Tony Casa, adieu. Champs, time for you to embark upon another Rich List. We'll do that after the break. Welcome back to the Rich List. Now, I started the show by talking about Kaplunk. Well, it's no longer Kaplunk, is it? It's Monopoly. You've monopolised your place in the championship pod. Good on you. Well done. Were you Village People fans, or it's just, you know, part of the cultural baggage that we all carry around?
I think it's my vintage that kept us in good stead there.
Fair enough. Now, listen, you know how it works, so I don't need to explain, but if you've just tuned in, basically, this is how the board looks. 3 answers, $10,000. 6 answers, $25,000. 9 answers, $75,000. 12 answers, $150,000. And 15 answers from the list in my hand will net our champions $250,000. Yeah. Ready to play?
Yes.
Let's do it. Your Rich List is... sovereign states that lie entirely below the equator, according to the Collins World Atlas. Sovereign states that lie entirely below the equator.
I think we'll be all right.
Okay.
Well, it's most of Africa and most of South America. Gotta be careful in South America.
Sovereign states.
OK, well, we've got Australia and New Zealand. We're fairly
Entirely right.
south of the equator.
Entirely
Below the equator.
OK. Let's take our time. We'll go all right here.
Yeah.
Australia, New Zealand and South Africa.
Okay.
We're pretty happy with those.
They sound fairly safe. Should we put them on the list?
Yes, please.
Australia is on the list. New Zealand is on the list. South Africa is on the list. Well done, $10,000. For all our Kiwi friends watching, you'll be glad to know that New Zealand is rated the second most peaceful country in the world. How do you like that? I don't know what the most peaceful is. Anyway, moving on.
Not so good here, sorry.
You're giving me nothing, is that what you're saying?
Pretty right.
OK, let's move to South America. Now, Chile runs a long way up. Brazil, the equator goes through, I reckon. Argentina must be OK. Uruguay must be OK. And Bolivia must be OK. And Argentina doesn't start until after Brazil, so it's got to be OK. Argentina.
Argentina on the list.
Bolivia.
Bolivia, named after Simon Bolivar, the great independence fighter, is on the list.
And Uruguay.
And Uruguay is on the list. Well done. $25,000.
Okay, come on, we can do more of these.
Good news. Well done.
We can do more of these now. I can go to Africa, but I'm just not sure where the equator goes through. We've got Australia. We move around the country. We've got South America, we've got Africa. Then we come to India, you come to Asia. What's in the Pacific Islands? I don't know. In the Pacific
Fiji.
Islands, a country. Fiji is a country.
Vanuatu. I'll tell you ones that are in the islands. Tonga. I don't know if it's a country.
Fiji's a definite.
Is Vanuatu its own country?
Fiji, Western Samoa are both countries.
Okay.
What did I do in there? Peru's be all right too, I reckon. You going to trust me?
I'll trust you. Contributed Fiji. Let's see how we...
Do we play on for $75,000?
I think so.
Okay.
OK, let's go. Give me them one at a time.
Peru.
Garth, going with Peru to start. Home of the Inca civilization. It's on the list. Well done.
Fiji.
F1, J1 is on the list. Nicely done.
Zimbabwe's a definite.
Okay.
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. You're absolutely positively sure.
Yep.
Zimbabwe is on the list. $75,000. Nicely done, pal.
Can probably get 3 more.
Let's think about it. And if
That's
we can't,
great
it's
stuff.
exciting.
So, $37,500 each
Yeah. And if we
currently.
can't?
You can double it.
It's Chile, but Chile worries me because it runs a long way.
Okay, so it might be too high.
Colombia worries me because it might be up high.
Venezuela.
Venezuela's down south, I reckon.
Yeah, we want to be sure.
Unless
You
if
told me to tell you that.
So you give your writing instructions to keep him in check.
Yeah.
I know, but we go from, what do we go from? 75, we double our money.
Yep, but 75 is good too.
Okay, let me talk.
Let's-
Let's just talk it through again. Now, Western Samoa, that's a country, plays in the World Cup in rugby,
Okay.
so it's got to be a country.
Right.
Tonga,
I said Tonga, but
Tonga's a country.
all right. It's in those
So,
islands.
so there's 2.
So Vanuatu is not its own country.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
We did New Zealand, didn't we? Come on, we only need 1 more. I'm pretty sure on Venezuela. I'm
We're
positive on
risking
Namibia.
75,000.
I'm positive on Namibia.
Positive on Namibia. Do you want to risk it?
I don't want to hark on past